Hello, I'm Easton Williams, and this is Master of Paint. I want to personally thank you for painting with us today. Today is a beautiful day to paint, but before we begin, there are a couple items that you will need. The first is paint, the second, a paintbrush, the third, canvas, and fourth, and most importantly, the will to win. Painting is a very active sport. It definitely takes a lot of the participants, and there's a lot of mental anguish that comes with that. So I want you to be prepared for this, but know that I believe in you, and I know we can do this. So with that in mind, let's go over the canvas and let's get started. As you can see here, we already have an absolutely gorgeous scenery. From our beautiful walnut tree here, you can tell that it's the beginning of fall. From our pine trees, you can tell we're somewhere in the Rockies. But of course, no beautiful painting is complete without a sunset. So first what we want to do is get a modest amount of yellow paint, and we're just going to add a sun. So note how my motions are circular. That's because the sun is in fact a circle. So as we spread, we definitely want that light to be shining. That is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to get a little bit more paint. And yeah, really texturize it. Really make it so the viewer can feel the rays of the sun. And of course, we're going to add some lines. That is looking gorgeous. It almost looks like a hand that's beautifully high-fiving these luscious trees. Now, of course, no sun is complete unless you have some beautiful red strokes to it. The sun, I believe, is yellow, but maybe like an orange. So to make that color, we are going to add a little bit of red in there. Really makes it look like it's a hot summer day. However, because of our beautiful tree over here, we know that is in fact the fall. So we're going to just smear that. And one thing I love to do is use this texturizing tool. And you just kind of smear it in there. It really blends it beautifully. So with that, we want to make sure that these trees are reflecting some of that light. It's important that we get that shade to allow that 3D dimension into this beautiful painting. So we are just going to lightly caress, as you would a beautiful woman, just lightly caress this pine tree to make sure that its needles, its pines are feeling the sun. Now on this beautiful tree, I'm going to add a little bit more red because it is a known fact that leaves, they attract more sunlight than do pine needles. That is why they have to go away in the winter, because they've been working so hard. So with this in mind, you can see our beautiful painting. I want to personally thank you for joining me on Master of Paints. I'm Easton Williams, and I will see you next time.